stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. 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 The seasons change, but you're the same. Your love is constant. You've never lost it. Your voice is calling out my name. It makes me miss you, even when I'm with you. Oh, nobody wants to go it alone, and I just wanna stay here with you. You are a rainbow, so I am a lucky one. I am a lucky one. You are my favorite song. I am a lucky one. 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 I am a lucky one.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I am your host, AondoNase KiNG JAMES, together in the studio with.
MaryCynthia.
Stephanie Bartlomi.
And Speedy Talk is a program for the youth. It's where we discuss different matters that concern and affect the youth. And our focus today is beauty versus character. Beauty versus character. Today we're going to be seeing which is more important and which one people notice more, and which between both of them, which the society they place more important than the other. So MaryCynthia, I'm going to start with you. I'm going to ask you, between beauty and character, a person's beauty and character, which do you first, should I say, do you first notice or like appeases you? Which gets to you first?
Okay, in all honesty, I would say beauty. Maybe after the beauty, something else could draw me to the person, but the first attraction is the person's beauty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Stephanie, what about you? Between a person's beauty or character, which do you notice first?
Well, yeah, as humans, we mostly look at how a person looks. Yeah, so it's natural that we are attracted to good things. We are attracted to how a person looks. So yeah, you definitely will notice how a person looks and appears first before I get to notice the character that they possess.
Okay.
Yes.
You're listening to Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and our focus for today is beauty versus character. And you can call and tell us which you think is more important, or which you notice first or more in a person between beauty and character. So you can call 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464, and tell us what you think. We're also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. Okay, so Stephanie, let me ask. You said as humans, obviously we would notice the good things first. So obviously it's beauty. I think that happens to like everyone. First you notice a person's beauty before maybe the character.
Because
and
character
all that.
at times doesn't always show immediately. It has to take a while
That's
before you get
true.
to understand who the person is.
That's true. So between the both, between beauty and character, which do you think is more important?
Well, it's no doubt that character is very important. Yes, if we have to choose, though it depends, but It's kind of hard, but character is very important anyway. But it still depends on what one wants. Okay, at times people just want something good. They just prefer. They want what attracts them. Yeah, so they get attracted to something with physically first. Yeah, so at times we might be forced to go for what we see, and then later on that we might discover that, oh, I should have looked deeper. I should have looked more inside and noticed and discovered who this person truly is, what they can do, because character has to do with who a person is and how the person thinks, and then how the person relates or treats others. Yeah, so when you go for beauty at first, and then later you get to discover that, oh, this person doesn't treat people nicely or is not respectful, which are the characters. And there are times when you discover this that you begin to wish that maybe you would have gone for someone who possesses beauty and as well character too.
Okay, so MaryCynthia, now to you, which do you think is more important between the both, beauty or character?
Okay, I would say it depends on the situation that we are applying the both to, because generally character is more important, right? But also depending on the situation, there are some, let's say it's about a beauty contest, and you're taking it, okay, my face or my appearance doesn't fit the features they are looking for, but my character can overshadow or can shine for me. I don't think that will work there.
Yes,
so while character is important, I feel like it depends on the situation that a person finds his or herself. That's where others will be able to accept, okay, here, this is what we are looking for. This is
because like in advertising companies, modeling, they're looking out for beauty. They're looking at the appearance, not who you are at first.
In the long run, though, maybe the character will have to be needed. But if you are to qualify for something like that, I don't think anyone will be waiting to find out who you are before. Yeah.
So there now, it doesn't matter.
Okay. You can also be part of this program if you call 0808 427 5464 0808 427 5464 and tell us which you think is more important or which stands out more for you between beauty and character. So obviously now there are different places where you need beauty, there are some places that you need character, but now in the society, MaryCynthia, which attribute, like between character and beauty, which do you think the society it takes, like upholds more?
I know that so many people out there will want to say character, but if you look at what they are actually doing, it is not character that they are choosing over the beauty. Because if you ask somebody, okay, which do you prefer, somebody that has the beauty or character, they are obviously going to say character, maybe to seem like I'm all for the good things, this is the one that matter. Or sometimes I feel like they're trying to make people who are not that appealing to them to not feel less of themselves and all of that. But society these days, I promise you, it's always the beauty first before they even try to see what kind of person you are or your character like that. Most of the time, in most cases, no matter how they deny it, there's always that beauty first. We see it every day. We see it in a lot of places. The person might even say, no, me, I'm not going for, I don't care about your beauty or anything like that. But there's something called pretty privilege, where the prettier ones get picked over people who actually have more value. Some will even prefer to go through the stress of, let's say, putting someone who is prettier through a process than taking someone who already has knowledge on a particular field and has the best of character. So in society, if you ask me, honestly, what I see, beauty is getting picked over character in most places.
Okay, and the funny thing there is that it's always preached that you should character is more important than beauty.
Show off it's just for to just feel like I am a good person. I actually value the character. No doubt they are preferring the character in the long run. That's to keep that person there. Maybe even in friendships, the first attraction is the beauty, but then when they start looking at the person's character, okay, maybe this person doesn't really, his or her character doesn't align with the kind of person I want. So that's when they start considering discarding that person. But for the first sight, it is beauty. I don't know how a character, even in my eyes self. So I don't know how somebody say I saw the character. You don't just look at somebody and know their character. I mean,
okay. So Stephanie, obviously you agree that society upholds beauty more.
Yeah, I agree, because first impression actually matters a lot. Okay, so beauty often creates attraction. So these open doors, it gives opportunity, it gives an upper hand to those who are beautiful. Doors are easily open to them, and then people who have these characters are even often misjudged. Yes, because we don't get to know who they are yet, and then we just judge them that okay, they might not be able to do this, they can't do this. We don't give them opportunity. We just first go for what attracts us. Yes, so that's what society turned to be like, even though it's not supposed to be so. But I'm sure that's where we are. That's where we find ourselves in. That's why you see people now ladies going overboard, doing all they can to look beautiful, to look attractive. Yeah, so they can get certain opportunities. Yes.
Okay, so Stephanie, let me ask you again. So society's obsession with beauty, how does it affect those people that perhaps don't consider themselves as beautiful as others? Because obviously they would struggle to I'm not fine, I'm not a fine person, but it's only fine people that are getting this kind of opportunity. So how does it affect people that feel less beautiful?
Yes, this can make them have low self-esteem. Yes, because they go to a place, they know they deserve this, but because someone, maybe the person that is in charge just comes, look at them, and then see the one that is most attractive, and they'll say, come, beckons onto that one, come in. You know, and then the other one begin to feel we are here all together at the same time, for the same purpose. How come protocols are broken and then the other ones have to be picked? And you know, obviously, it's because of their looks. And then you begin to feel, is it that I'm not worthy? Is it that I'm not good enough? So you begin to develop low self-esteem for yourself. Yeah, so this can make them to have low self-esteem, and then they begin to feel they don't feel confident anymore. This can take away their confidence. Yes, it can affect them, and then they begin to feel less of themselves it's actually very bad when we make people feel because they don't look good, they don't deserve. No, everyone should be given opportunities, to show themselves, to really show who they are or what they are good at, than just looking at them and then just judging that this one might not be able to do it because he doesn't look it.
Okay. So you can also call and be a part of the program. You can call 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. So MaryCynthia, let me ask you to society's obsession with beauty, the preference of picking beauty, how does it affect people that consider themselves less beautiful?
Okay, I would say for one, it's the missed opportunities. You see someone who has a lot of potential getting ignored, and then someone with just that the whole pretty face or the society pleasing appearance just gets picked. So to some extent, it makes those people with character in most cases to lose opportunities that they would have had. And then on another thing, she mentioned confidence, for real, because feeling like this is the standard, I am not accepted here, I am not that pretty, it could do a lot to your confidence, and even the places that you're supposed to stand out, or more things that you're supposed to contribute to, you just start feeling like there's no need now. Maybe they won't even value what I'm going to say because I don't have all that pretty. But you might even stand up to talk, and some people behind are making fun of how you look and all of that, because society has already set standards and say, okay, is this kind of person that we call beautiful? There's certain should I say features that people kind of attribute to beauty. They say
beautiful. Yes.
This is, you have to look like this. Some even say you have to be fair skinned, you have to have if you don't have blue eyes, you're not. Imagine saying if you don't have blue eyes, and then me over there without blue eyes. How do you want me to feel when I want to talk among people with blue eyes? So it kind of has an effect on their confidence as well, making them unable to do things that they would have done if they felt a lot more confident. So that's alone, and again the opportunities. He has a lot of effects on them.
Okay, so even these people that are considered beautiful, when they are given these opportunities, how far does the beauty even take them wherever they are?
That is where whoever is choosing beauty over character is getting his or her own consequence, because you just went for the beauty. Now the person's character is somehow, you now maybe because beauty can somehow affect a person's character too, because when they feel like I'm beautiful, I have it all, they are now like, okay, anyway, no matter what I do, and they start misbehaving. So if you actually deal with somebody with beauty and not character, at some point, no matter how you like looking at that pretty face, you are going to have to let it go, because at the end of the day it will be at your own expense. So I feel like beauty can take you somewhere, maybe take you to that place, make you just say welcome, but then character is what's going to make you accepted. So yeah.
Okay, Stephanie, what about you? How far do you think beauty can take someone?
Yeah, there's nothing lasting to hold on to with just beauty. Yes, because it gets to fade. Beauty even fades with time, with age. So with illnesses, you fall sick, and before you know, you lose your beauty. So if that's the only thing you have, if that's the only thing you have to offer, to give, then you find out that you have nothing to hold on to, and then it keeps you in a place of loneliness. People begin to avoid you, and then you're left alone to be lonely, and it affects you. It affects your entire being.
Also, I feel like people who are affected by that whole, because they are pretty, some people might actually have good characters, but for some of them, people might not want to tell you that this is who you are, or this is what you are doing wrong, because they are worshipping the whole beauty, or you look like a goddess, so
carried away.
Exactly. So they don't want to actually tell you this is where you're going wrong. They're just pushing you. No, you can do it. You can do it, when you're actually not doing it, or you're going the wrong way. Yeah.
Okay. You're listening to Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and our focus today is beauty versus character. And you can call and tell us what you think about between beauty and character on 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Okay, so Stephanie, let me ask you, why should they stop prioritizing beauty over character? Why should they also look at character?
Well, let me say they should.
We have a call.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, hello. Can you speak up, please?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is calling myself.
Please, can you speak up? I can't hear you.
I said my name is John. I'm calling at you as a badge.
Okay.
Well, I'm very impressed with the program. But, one thing you said you differentiate between beauty and character. Most ladies now without beauty, they feel as if they are all what they are. And they are always with what the beauty has already been in them. They are able to get what they want. But normally, if you come to the world now, let's talk about character. Character character matters a lot, because if you are unable to have the character, you can't be able to what other people beauty.
Okay, we lost the call. Okay.
I think he's not far from. He's actually right in a way, because if you notice now, most ladies are getting favored because of the whole beauty stuff.
Yes.
But I think the other point he was trying to make about the character keeping you there, they might be attracted though at first. They might even get used because you were beautiful.
Exactly.
And
Yes, because they actually know that you don't have the character. They might
Yes.
even notice it, but they just, in fact, that's one thing. You're used. You might get used, you might get abused, you might get trampled upon just for your beauty. They're
So-
just taking advantage of you.
Exactly.
Some men say
Yes.
just because I want to have that status, okay, I pulled off this kind of beautiful girl.
Exactly.
And all of that. So maybe what they feel for you might not even be genuine.
It's not genuine. They just
Exactly.
want to have a
And-
beautiful lady by their side, just to attract attention.
Let me brag to my guys.
Yes, so they just want to use you to get attention for their own gains and not for your own good. So
Exactly.
beautiful, if you take it that it's just about beauty, you can get used. Okay, people have been taking advantage of you and you wouldn't even know. Okay, and then you're thinking it's because you're beautiful, but no, you're being used.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we need to be careful.
Okay, you can also call and be a part of this program on 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Okay, so in essence, now in relation to maybe relationship and marriage, at the end of the day, is the ones with character that even maybe will be in a genuine
Yes, now.
relationship. Yes, because they are looking out for it's your real person now. It's not just what's on the
Yes.
face. Okay, so MaryCynthia,
Yeah.
I want to ask you, why do you think society should stop upholding beauty overall everything and moving character aside?
Okay, that's because I really don't know what beauty is going to contribute as much as character is going to contribute. Because okay, the face is beautiful, whatever is we are looking at is beautiful, but what is it doing for us? But if you're having someone, or if you have so many people on the street with bad characters, one way or the other is going to affect the next person. Because let's say, for instance, the person is causing nuisance, you people that are around here, you are going to get affected now. Or maybe the person's bad character is to be stealing. One day it could be your should I say your turn, and you get stolen from. But then the beauty, what is it going to do for us apart from us just beholding a pretty face, a pretty appearance? What is it going to do? So if you ask me, I really think society should stop upholding beauty over character, because we should look at the benefits. I like looking at things the way they are going to benefit me. Like, okay, the character, what is it going to do for us? Well, what are we getting from it as a society? As people are upholding it, what do we get from it? If somebody is pretty without a good character, what is the use of that person, honestly? So one way or the other, character should always be upheld first before beauty.
Okay. So Stephanie, let me ask you, although it's not really, the question is not that different from saying why society should stop, but what are the effects of this whole taking beauty overall everything? Obviously, it should have some effects. So what are the major ones in our society today?
Yeah, if we are going to uphold beauty more than character, then we are going to be creating loopholes in our society, in our workplaces. Though the development will not be more, we will not see much development, because in a situation whereby you're employing staffs and then you tend to look at those, you tend to look at their faces alone without looking at what they can offer. And then you find out that at the end of the day, you're creating loopholes where there would have been development. It won't happen because you chose beauty to character, which character would have given you something much more. Okay, when now you've chosen beauty and beauty can't give you that, and therefore a loophole is thereby created, and then the development is now lagging behind in that environment.
Okay, but let me ask you though, I just it just came to me. That's AondoNase.
Okay.
Let me draw you back to your first question to us, so we are at least getting your own opinion as well.
Okay.
What attracts you to a person first? Is it the beauty or the character?
Well, let me say, okay, sometimes beauty though, but it would just be like maybe a thing of admiration, like, oh, look at that fine girl, that's it. But I wouldn't really like approach you or like start talking with you. Maybe I just watch from afar to see how you relate with other people. So for me, I don't know if I would pick both beauty and character, because sometimes for me, it's a person's character that draws me nearer to them, because I'm not someone who will just like befriend you immediately. So I watch you a little bit before I
but the
befriend
first
you.
attraction
is
is the beauty.
Yes, that one is there.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you're listening to Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we've been talking about beauty versus character. We've been talking about which the society upholds, which is obviously beauty, and how this affects people who may consider themselves less beautiful, and maybe it taking opportunities away from people who deserve it and giving people that may not be really worthy of it. Okay, so if you can call, we'll just take one call if you're able to call and tell us which you think is more important between beauty and character. You can call 0808 427 5464, 0808 427 5464. Okay, so MaryCynthia, now the last question to you. Okay, we have a call. It's dropped. Okay, the last question I'll give it to you. What are the major effects of our society today upholding? Okay, we have a call. Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I am Evangelist Peter Vanya Churma from Unagric.
Okay. So
you know, there's a language they say fine for nothing.
Okay.
Yes. You know, beauty can take you where you are going faster, but where you are going, character will make you to stay there longer. I have a friend who married a most beautiful girl, saying her in that his village, the girl is most beautiful. Instead, that girl is beautiful, no character. As I'm talking to you here now, the girl has married more than 4 husbands just within 1 year.
Oh my God.
Can character change husband like that?
Okay.
So there is a book I wrote, they say, an ugly girl went to heaven while the beautiful one go to hell. It's not necessarily this hellfire we are talking about. It's those kind of danger those beautiful ones are facing. So as for me, I prefer character more than beauty. Thank you, all of you.
Okay, thank you very much for your contribution. Okay.
I got one new phrase, fine for nothing.
Okay, I really like what he said there. But the part of the girl that he knows that has married more than 4 husbands in 1 year, that was really something.
Yeah.
So I guess it just goes to show you how beauty without character can also be really bad. So MaryCynthia, you were saying something before the call came in.
Okay, I was talking about the effects, right? Okay, and I would say as a society, it doesn't upholding beauty over character is not adding any value to us. We are denying innocent people or people who could actually bring value over people with should I say empty heads, because they have the pretty face and all of that. We are being unjust to other people because of their beauty. And also on the personal note, when it comes to friendships, people who want to roll with pretty people, beautiful people like that, maybe they get to have that friendship with you, but you will not be able to maintain or sustain that friendship with your bad character, or you will not be able to maintain it. Maybe you actually like someone or like that, something like that, but without that character, just your beauty, what is there? Are you there just to be bragged about?
Exactly.
So you as a person, apart from affecting us all as a society, you as a person, if you have just that beauty to offer and your character is zero, just know that in the long run it's going to affect you really bad. You find people going away from you, like stuff like that. You can't even understand why. You be like, okay, I have everything, I have the face, why are they not coming close to me? You don't know that it's your bad character.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in essence, even if you feel you're beautiful and it's going to open a lot of doors for you, you should still work on your character.
Yes,
No matter
because
what.
that's what's like this our caller said, if your character cannot keep you somewhere, that means you're fine for nothing.
Exactly.
So
Okay, so you've been listening to Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and our focus for today has been beauty versus character. So we've come to the end of the program today, and I've been your host, AondoNase KiNG JAMES, together with
MaryCynthia.
Stephanie.
Okay, so thank you very much for listening to SPEEDy Talk, and coming up at 4:20 is Speed Lanes. So stay here and listen to music of your life till we come here again tomorrow by 3 p.m. We're saying bye.
Bye.